are again, everyone. Welcome back to the Boys Club Podcast, episode number 34. Woo! Man, am I excited to be back? Excited to be back? Everyone, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and please comment down below. And just remember, we back here every week, giving you guys the juicy stuff. Out here with my brother. We out here.
What up, guys? Juicy all the way to the center.
All the way. And it's a special day, actually, because we got a special guest that we want to introduce you guys to. He's a man.
Who is this special guest, brother?
He's a man of many mysteries.
Ooh.
He's a man with many talents.
All right.
He's not from this world, as they say, because he has blue blood.
Blue blood.
And his name is Abdi, man.
The one and only.
Welcome him in, boys and girls.
Guzman.
Here we go, man. The first guest on the podcast. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. Excited to be here with both of you. And honored to be your first guest. Truly honored.
Man, we're honored for you to come in the podcast and come in here and just chop it up with us, man. It feels good.
Let's do it.
It feels just right as our first guest, you know what I'm saying?
Chop. I like it.
Man. You got anything for him, John? Because I'm about to start shooting.
You're about to start shooting at this man. Yeah. I want to know a little bit more about him before we start attacking this man. Interviewing this man about his day to day. I want to know, give us a little intro, brother.
Absolutely.
Who is this man Abdi Guzman we speak to?
Well, shout out to all the podcasts out there, all the viewers that watch this podcast, the Boys Club. As you can see in the back, truly honored to be here. As they mentioned, I'm the big bro, as they call it, from '88.
I like that.
Long before both your times.
88, not that long. 7 years. 7 years.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, 5. Okay.
Not too bad.
Not too long. Imagine
too
like
bad.
14 years.
Long enough.
15. Oh, true.
Oh, long enough. long enough to
though.
be the big bro,
That's
you
right,
know?
that's right,
long
that's
enough
right.
to be there when, that father figure, I would say. I see him as that sometimes, the big brother.
I
Okay.
appreciate that. We're not trying to get into your feelings today,
Yeah.
but kick us off, Herman. Let's go, baby.
You always trying to get in my
Man,
feelings.
brother. So, you bleed blue, as I was saying. So, you're from LA, right?
LA, born and raised, baby. Born and raised. A huge Dodger fan, Laker fan. Anything that's LA, baby. Absolutely.
LA culture from the day you were born, man.
88, baby. Puras vibras.
Man, where'd you grow up, buddy? Have you gotten, LA, there's a lot of parts to LA. What would you say? Because I know you were like in a very different body from America when you were growing up.
So there's some things I can't say ultimately, but, just LA County altogether. Some parts. I ended up finishing everything mostly in Whittier.
Oh,
Whittier, California. Shout out to Whittier. Shout out to everybody, all the peeps out there. All the raza from Whittier.
There we go. LA County, man. That brings up people that are quite talented and quite unique.
And questions.
As one say. But how you feeling, man? How you feeling? You feeling good or what?
I'm feeling great. It's been hot this week. Extremely hot, right? But no, I feel great. I feel blessed. Got a chance to come and join you guys today and see what this is all about.
So bleed blue. You always bled blue, or you always bled some other colors, amigo? Because as far as I know, you used to bleed other colors for quite some time.
For now, I only bleed blue, baby. Only blue.
Oh, all right. Because I know that you were sometimes in outskirts of Cali. How was the culture outside of California for your taste?
Well, shout out to Arizona, Phoenix in particular.
Mm.
My second home.
All right.
Out there about 7-8 years. Truly enjoyed the journey out there. But now I'm blessed. I'm back and happy to be here. Happy to be back home.
I feel like a lot of your family members end up going to your second home.
AZ.
You had some followers yourself, buddy, huh?
AZ, baby. That's right. AZ, baby.
AZ is the place to be. Man, AZ is a place to be.
It sure
What
is.
was your favorite thing about growing up? What direction did you feel and see life as growing up through the 88s? Because you were like, what, 10 years at 98, homie? And I was barely...
Well, you know, for
90s for sure.
You know, for everybody that's a little bit older, right? That millennial, these are still towards the end of it.
Touche. But I feel like having you as an older brother, we go more towards your generation than our generation. Because honestly, a lot of people that are not same generation, but like in your age group, I can relate because of all the things that I was with you with, you know? The TV shows, the ambiance, the so-called 90s. Sometimes I think I'm like, damn, I was 93, so like, how did I even enjoy the 90s? But I think more because of the culture you brought home.
I mean, and you know, ultimately, the true fact is, we're first gen, right? Both our parents, they don't speak English.
True.
Right. So you know, we saw everything from beginning to end, right? And a lot of the things that I used to do, I kind of passed that torch on to both of you, and you guys just kind of ran with it, you know. So you kind of get a different vibe, and you know, growing up in the hood, the ambience, as you call it, right? It's different. It's different. That's all it is, you know. But now we're a little bit older, you know, so you know it's a little bit different. Times are different now too.
Some things are different because you know I remember this little sign that someone used to do when they were younger.
Is that ET? What is it?
And then another person did this sign, and then I think I saw your child do that same sign when they were about to do something. Is that something you passed on, right?
What is that, Jonathan?
John is on another level. What the fuck you talking about, boy?
Yeah.
What sign? Tell me the sign, bro.
I don't know.
Do it again.
Do it again.
When we were younger and we used to race, and no matter
It was my sign.
you were my brother. We're both of our brothers, but for some reason, someone would just be like, and then they would win. And then I saw some little kid the other day, and I was just like, I was just watching, admiring, and all of a sudden that little kid just goes like, straight to you also. I'm like, oh, so that's something you've passed on, because I saw it in similarities of two.
Nah, you're seeing it wrong, John. You're seeing it all wrong.
Tell them how it is.
It was more like this. It was more like this. And like this, you know what I'm saying?
Get it, baby. That means get it, baby.
Oh, I guess I didn't finish up. I just saw that part. I was like, oh, looking at him. I didn't see him when he was like, distraction. Oh, that was the day.
Good sports, right?
Sports, man.
You know, it's one of those things.
Can't go wrong.
It's a culture thing. Everybody's involved. I mean, sports is a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. I know for both of you, especially for you, Jonathan, you know, growing up, you lack thereof a little bit of that sports.
I'm hurt.
Nah, you were a pole vault majestic boy.
Touche. Hey, I like that. There you go, brother. He's right. It is like, right? It makes it look stupid, but that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I did. I almost went to CIF. 6 inches.
Almost doesn't count, does it?
I know. That's what I said.
6 inches off? No, I thought I don't chingo.
Well, they go up by 6 inches, brother.
Oh, okay. Half a foot.
That's the
Oh, but you would go up there, huh? You would
12
get
feet 6 inches.
Wow, 12 feet?
Yeah, in the air. They went 13 feet. So I lost.
We're gonna have to take that remote one of these days. So, you know, I think the viewers would enjoy that, Jonathan.
I don't know. If
He's gonna break his arm, bro.
I haven't done that in about 10 years. And it was like, we're about to take that to track, prove your tech.
Let's go.
I'm gonna look at those 12 feet like, you motherfucker. I can't believe I did that.
Did you play sports, brother?
I did.
What was your just your go-to sport of the century?
I would have to say soccer. Football.
Football.
100%.
Okay. Lefty, righty. What are you, huh?
I'm a heady.
Ay, verga.
I'm a heady.
Never heard of those. Explain what a heady. Explain to the heady to the audience, because I've never heard of a heady. Please explain,
You
sir.
receives or gives?
Huh?
Sometimes
pasó?
Sometimes.
¿Qué
both,
pasó?
brother.
A heady. No, explain your heady. Like
At the same time.
you were just in there for the corners.
You nailed it. Absolutely.
Oh.
Set pieces. That was my special.
Is it because your head was bigger than the rest? You're able to hit the ball better?
Something like that.
Mm.
So I do have a big head. Something like that.
Oh.
And a header, amigo. I remember seeing a football game once where they put Aldi as wide receiver. It was going downtown. He didn't catch the ball, but he went downtown. I think that was worse. That was worse.
Someone needs to edit this.
I remember I was watching the whole game. I'm like, they're gonna put him in. We came here to see my older brother. They're gonna put him in. They're gonna. They put him in. Cal High. He played wide receiver. I was like,
Shout out to Cal High.
Shout. They got. Hey, I can't talk shit. I only made it to the game before you make the team, the blue and gold game. I played that game, but that's about it. Then they wanted money, and the coach was like, "You're not gonna play all season." Senior.
Wait, he told you?
Yeah, I was a senior, and it was like the only year I was able to apply to try, and I made the team. But he straight up was like, "You're not gonna play most of the season, just letting you know," because they had their JVs and the frost off. They were from freshmen. And I was just like, "And you want me to pay $100 and what dollars?" Fuck you. I didn't pay him anything. I didn't get in this team, but I made a touchdown on the blue and gold team.
No. Let's go back to that
Potential.
touchdown. of this guy.
back to the
but we're
potential.
going back to, I
Back in
remember
time.
seeing blue and gold on this guy, and they're like, "Oh, Beeb Guzman," and I see him in the corner, like, all like, "That's my bro, that's my bro," and then he would run, and then nothing. Next one, he would run. And then nothing. I was like, motherfucker. I saw him catch so many balls when they were doing the warm-ups. He was running warm-ups. Catch. I was like, man, they're going to pass it to this fool. I don't know if the QB didn't like him, if he slept with his girlfriend, or what the hell happened, but he never got the ball. He never got the ball. The man was open and downtown, and I was like, nothing, man. You were downtown. You got away from your guy. I remember that clearly, but I was like, this man don't like him or something. Like there's something going on right here. I was too young, but I guess not that young. 5 years. I was getting there. Getting there.
You were younger.
How was that experience? Or walk me through a little bit about the story. Is this a lie? Is this guy Is this guy making things out of thin air?
What you drinking,
It's a
Jonathan?
tea. It's a herbal
What's in
tea.
that cup?
It's a herbal tea. From. I was
Where'd you take that
sponsoring the
from?
last show we had.
From your niece?
Baby Shark. Remember? It was in Baby Shark.
Yeah. No, I don't.
You were talking about the sharks.
No.
Well, that's why I have the cup.
That's your brother.
That's your brother. Oh
yeah,
yeah. Am I spinning lies or what? You remember? You played football.
I did.
Were you first string? Did you start? You were a starter, right?
Yeah, I was a starter.
You started where? The bench?
I started in
How about you let him tell his story? How about that? Let him tell his story.
So first of all, shout out to Cal High. Beautiful high school. So I played football. I played some soccer as well. Can't say I was the most natural athlete out there, but I had my moments. So you just happen not to catch the right moment, brother.
Damn.
Hey, wrong place, wrong time. That's all. That ain't no problem.
Ain't no problem. It happens.
So how was it? So what did we miss? Because damn, I don't remember going to one game. I was so young.
I do. I'm happy that I
What
remember.
I missed,
I remember
what I-
seeing him.
Good times. A lot of good times. A lot of times, that just came up, and it was just me, right? Football. For those that play football, have played football. God bless you, son. It's just a team sport, same as soccer, and you just memories. That's all you have now. Obviously, I'm in the boys' club, not in the NFL, so
that express is what that's on its own. All right. But you made some touchdowns.
Yeah, but shout out to all those football athletes out there, and now it's all about the younger generation. Kind of shifting gears though. Let's talk about a little bit about both of you. I know both of you played, high school ball as well, right?
Okay.
Different balls, but
Man.
nonetheless.
Big
Touche,
baller
touche.
over here.
Bing, 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 bing. I don't think that's the ball you played.
Ding, 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 ding,
No,
ding.
there was this rumor
I
that
played
the coach
basketball.
didn't like you, and the coach was like hating on you supposedly throughout all the years.
What year?
One coach
I
hated
think
it.
Jonathan has some insider. What's going
Yeah,
on over
what's
here? Who you talking to, son?
Yeah, who have you been chatting with? Have you been talking to the coach?
Your basketball coach.
Nah, I was
Hey, I live next to
Hey,
him.
no, I was told that because my man, they were just hating on my man. To be honest, they were hating on him because he was better than anyone out there. 100%, he was better than anyone out there playing basketball. But he didn't show up to Hell Week, and they were like, "You don't show up to Hell Week, you don't play." So I rarely saw you play because you were in Mexico having family time, and the coach didn't like that. The coach didn't like that. He
Yeah.
benched your ass. So because I remember
it was
going.
summer. It was summer.
I remember going, and he didn't
Summer.
play.
Summer.
I remember going. I'm like, I'm gonna watch my brother sit
Damn.
down on the bench, and then I'm gonna watch my bro.
Hey, but those
down on
practice shots, remember, like those,
the
the warm up, It's about the warm up, brother.
No, what
Did
they-
you see me the warm up?
when they did put you in, you were killing, bro. You were smashing. I was like, why did they put this guy
Even
beforehand?
when I was an 8th grader.
Well, let's not talk about junior high because
No, yeah.
that's a different
Oh,
conversation.
because they didn't play sports during junior high. That's why.
Oh no, they already capped on me saying I was not. What'd you say? I wasn't forward. Naturally, a natural athlete. You know, that's cool. I understand. I didn't make the soccer team. That's cool. It don't hurt.
Man, it's all good,
Fuck
man.
you, coach. It don't hurt.
No, but it's tough to become pro. I give it up to the pros, honestly. It's tough to become pros, and
no.
John, just
No.
Jonathan, you're
No.
the
No.
Yeah,
I bet
Get him
if
some
you were,
poll. Someone
I
get
bet
him a
if
poll.
you were as dedicated as you are to the gym now, to the
Man.
way you were when you were younger, you would have made it pro.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it
it's
takes
not
a lot of
tough.
effort. Yeah, it's because it's when you're young.
You're
There's a
able
lot
to
of,
do it now. It's tough to work out now.
Can you let me finish? It's tough at that age to take it very serious because there's a lot of different avenues and a lot of crazy distractions. And that is the only reason why people don't make it pro. Because there's just John, listen, stop talking. There's distractions, bro. And that's the reason why, like you said, it's hard. I'm saying it's hard because it's
I
hard
wasn't
as
natural.
Shut up, because you didn't have no dedication. That's why.
That was natural. You were a natural athlete.
No,
it came to you
like,
naturally.
so, like,
you
that's
just
the
had the
only
gift. You were like
reason,
LeBron
so
James. You were
that's the
a
only reason.
prodigy, and you had distractions. And I tried. I just couldn't do it, motherfucker. I was not going for me. Don't be throwing it on me like shut up. Like no. You mean you had distractions? You had honeys on his corner, not letting him practice. I guess because what other distraction do you have at a 10-year-old or 15-year-old? Like what's so distracting? Just grades?
No.
Bullshit.
I wish
this
I had-
motherfucker wasn't a straight A student. What were your distractions, brother, when you had a great athlete, a great coach pushing you, telling you to do better,
right.
seeing the natural body you had, and then you took it for granted.
John,
Say what it was.
can I answer your question? Or are you gonna let me speak now?
No, I'm done now. Go.
You better cut that.
I wish I had a journal. I wish I had a journal to know. I don't remember that far, man.
Yeah, that's
I
too
wish I
short.
had a journal.
That's a
But
good
man,
answer. But let's just
it is what it is. Look,
Real
I'm
quick,
blessed to
before we
be.
change topics real quick, because we talked about track, we talked about football, soccer, whatever. Well, let's talk about something that you did excel in. Talk about tennis, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a whole different beast.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Whole different beast.
I did play a little bit of tennis, a lot of bit of tennis. After John's great story about the coach benching me, I did play tennis, a lot of tennis, a lot of tennis, and I put effort in that. And yeah, it was a great run. It was a great run. I played college tennis. It was a great experience. Very difficult. What a unique sport where you just have. It just depends on you, and you're the individual, and people from all around the world come and play.
That's a one-man team.
No, yeah, exactly, and it's wonderful. It's amazing, and it's
There
like
is an iron team.
Tennis.
tennis. There you
He's
go.
like, me.
Literally, yeah. I mean, it's wild. It's a difficult sport, and man, if you ever get a chance to pick up a racket, please do. Yeah. The hand-eye coordination, the way you hit it, or maybe you're not good or whatever, man. But as long as you get out there, move those knees.
So it changed your life.
Yeah. I mean, tennis is lovely.
Is there any sport that changed your life, brother? Any sport that made that kind of impact?
I would have to say soccer. Like I said, football. Just the passion, waking up, watching the World Cup, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mexico national team.
There you go. Kept you up, huh?
Kept me up.
Kept you up. Man.
So just
kept me up and kept me going.
So just like soccer kept you up and kept you going, do you feel like there's any other turning points in your life that just like, just shifted your whole entire perspective of life? Like maybe you were heading in one direction and then it just switched you all
like
around.
A pivot.
Yeah, like a straight pivot, not necessarily to a bad or to a good, just like a pivot. Like where do you see that happening in your life?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Growing up, first gen, there's a lot of pressure that's unspoken for, right? For those that are out there that are first gen, there's that high expectation to go to college, to go to the universities, to be a doctor, be a lawyer, right? Why? Because, our family is, they're not from the States, Central American, and some of them didn't even finish, grade school. So there's a lot of expectations. I think as you get older, just with life and its experiences, there's a lot of things that kind of shifted. I would say a big thing is the reality of the real world, right?
It's the real world.
It's the real world, right? But, money is a big factor. As much as it helps you, it also limits you to some extent. Another big factor, women. We love them.
Oh, man.
But women definitely have that it towards where your life kind of goes. So find yourself a good woman. That's all I gotta say.
Nice.
And if you find her, don't let her go, man, because if not, she'll let you go.
That's a little hard, right?
And that is a fact, baby.
As they come, they go. As they come, they go. No, but that's wild. It is pressure. It is pressure. I mean, you gotta acknowledge it that people that, especially like you, first gen, your parents know English. They expect you to learn English. How? School. Yeah, exactly.
Who knows?
They're like, oh, can you sit next to the TV for 5 hours on Saturday, please, just so you can learn some English?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I mean, it's tough, I'm sure, and I'm sure your work ethic has pivoted as well, like where it made you probably push harder and like see the difference of the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like from where you probably came from, and on the expectations that are wanting from the birth from you, pretty much.
Yeah, and a lot of it has to do also with, not only how you're raised, but a lot of the culture, the Hispanic culture, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Johnny, but the Hispanic culture, there's a lot of unspoken chains, right? The culture, how you're raised, that really mess you up.
That, and I'm just saying, like with now in days, the expectation, like you said, to be college and have the degree. It's like, man, they bought a house for cherries, strawberries, and bananas. Now they're worth $3 billion. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. He's all like, yeah, like
you in the meta world.
I do math now. I'm like, man, I make as much as my father did in his day.
The math ain't mathing, man.
And the math ain't mathing to me. I'm like, I cannot take the kind of vacations this man took with his family and raise a whole, like he raised a whole family of 5 with that one income.
Just 5, Johnny?
Shit. Or maybe multiple that I don't even know about. I could barely take care of myself with that same income. And I'm like, boy, how did what? It's just, I think the times have changed. The dollar is not the dollar. I think the dollar is like
The yen.
The yen. The dollar. Oh, peso.
Well, yeah, the dollar has changed quite some bit.
Now, you know, a lot of it
there
has
ain't
to
no
do
question
too,
about it.
and, you know, just BS aside, though, you know, just life in itself, right? You know, everybody has their own mind, their own expectations, and what you want out of your life, you know, and some of the, you know, as the way that we grew up, we see it a certain type of way, right? When both of you go into fatherhood, though, you'll see it a whole lot different, right? Because it's a whole different ball game.
Facts.
So some of the things that both of you think right now are like, oh, I remember this. When you become a father, you're like, oh shit, that was it. Like, it's not that great, you know. But as a young kid, your mind sees, you know, a whole. It's a whole different world.
Yeah, that's
Call me young,
100%.
I'm hung up on young.
Because I think there's like 3 stages, right? It's like when you're like a little kid going into the teens, from your teenagers going into 21 to an adult, and then you're an adult until you have a fucking kid, and that shit's gonna.
Nah, bro. I think there's one and one only freaking route. We all out here just fucking winging it. Cause I was doing math the other day, and I'm like, my parents had us when we were 22, 20, when they were 22, 23. These motherfuckers were kids. Like, a lot of things make sense now. Like, they didn't even know what the fuck they were doing at that time. Like, 22, 23, shit. Me have a kid at 22, 23. Get the fuck out of here. They walked down the damn border at 18 years old trying to hop some fence to get to this place. And our biggest struggle was like, where are we going to go to college? Oh, no. My struggle was get the fuck out of the house. I take that back. I had the same struggle they did. I was trying to get the fuck out. Maybe your guys' struggle was what college I'm going to. I was like, deuces, motherfucker. This one didn't even wait till it was 18. My brother left like he was at 16 or 15. What did you leave?
16.
16. You're like, I'm an adult.
I'm out. Yes.
You're like, I'm going to do what I want, when I want. I'm gone. I remember when you were 16, you were like in a whole different scene. A entertainment scene.
Shout out to all the party crews from back in the day.
Party crews. Give me a little insight into 16-year-old. No, not even 16, because that's when he was getting into whatever he was getting into. He was already dig down deep, maybe 17 and a half. What was 17 and a half of David Guzman doing? Like, what was his, like, day-to-day?
17 and a half. I was actually already in AZ at that time.
You were in AZ and said that?
Yeah, I started college when I was 17 and a half.
Oh, damn. I thought he was still part. All right, never mind. I take it back. Rewind. What were you doing around 16.75, 16 and a half? What were you doing in that scene? Because if I remember correctly, this man came up once with a CRX. I don't know. No, he wasn't even in the CRX. That's what got me tripping. He used to drive a CRX Honda, and I don't know where he pulls up in a Ford Focus, red Ford Focus, pulls up 4 houses down from our house, and he's like, John, pick this up. And we just got cans and cans. I don't even know what they said on them, but it wasn't soda. I'll tell you that much. And he just kept bringing in. He's like, hey, we got something going on. And then got back in his car and just dipped out. And his car was still at home.
Good times. A lot of good times. For those that are kids, obviously, that world is no longer here. Right? It's a, you know, like I said, different times.
Yeah, because I bet anything 16 and a half year olds, 17 and a half year olds today are not going to have the experience you had back in the day. So
absolutely not.
So what kind of experience is that you're talking about? Like, what are the like grounds? Like, let them know what they missed out on before all these cell phones and technology took over.
You know, I'll just put it in a nutshell. Culture. It was just a different culture, a different vibe. It was more personable. You know, you just hung out with friends, and you know, you weren't trying to text somebody. You were just trying to have a good time. You weren't checking, you know, your emails and checking your Twitter, X now, your Facebook. Back in the day, MySpace, Mocos, none of that. You know, it was just, you know, just hanging out with the boys as we do in the boys club, and that's it. Nothing else to it. Having a good time, man.
That sounds right. That sounds just like the experience you want to have, you know.
Having a good time, man.
You know what? God bless the people that did experience the no phone zone, Because that no phone zone was a nice zone, honestly. Where
No
people,
phone
like
zone.
John said, like Abdeep said, he was like,
No phone was no
no
track
one was
zone.
no phone, no track zone. You know what I'm saying? And
No
everyone
track.
was living in the moment. There wasn't
the
like
moment.
big screens. There was just fucking a little square screen that no one wants to stare at.
They were
that
like this,
thing, you know what I'm saying?
texting by the bottom like 32 TT9X6133.
Literally.
I was like, damn,
remember
I can't
that.
even text
Hell
like
yeah.
that right now with these phones. I tried like, what the fuck did I write? Back then I was like 3311457, or like you already knew what 5 numbers were what's up or talk to you
What's
later
up?
and shit. He's like, you don't got that no more. But you know it's funny because I just saw a little interview they did with the owner of Apple, and he's all like, phones weren't meant for people to be on them 24/7. They were meant to like shoot a text, to meet up, to be able to connect to the person. Unfortunately, we took that
And ran with it.
far, just like we do with everything. Anything that humans come across, we usually go 100.
100. That's how it goes.
I have a question for both of you, though. And this is, we're going to shift gears just a bit here.
We've been shifting gears all night.
John sucks at shifting gears, dude.
That's fucked
Well,
up.
he has no clutch.
And it's gone. I don't have a stick shift car no more. Says the one that never drove a stick. Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah,
And
you
you
did.
did too. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we all did,
This
except
stingy ass motherfucker couldn't even let me borrow a car.
He has crashed every car he's owned, ladies and gentlemen.
That is
and
a-
I am just gonna leave it at that.
his
Lie.
crashed cars has crashed onto cars.
There is one car I never crashed.
And that's the car he owns right now.
That is true.
That's it. Man,
Besides
I'm gonna leave it at
that,
that.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna leave it at that.
fuck.
I'm gonna leave it at
You
that.
know what? I
What
call
was shifting
conspiracy
gears?
theory.
Were we shifting
Yeah,
gears?
yeah,
I call conspiracy theory.
Shift gears. So,
Bullshit.
I just want to kind of know, just kind of get a feel for it, with the boys club. What's the goal? What's the goal of the boys
We
club?
making it to 1 million subscribers, baby.
Hey.
Woo! That's what I'm fucking talking about. So hit that fucking subscribe button and let's get it. Let's get it,
Down
boys
below,
and girls.
get it in.
We out here. We really out
But
here, man.
I
That's
think
where
it's-
at.
No, hold on. Let me finish my thought here. So, I'm going to go a little bit dark here. I mean, being a father myself,
Okay.
this shit kind of irked me just a bit, right? So, rest in peace to the young girl, but out here in Whittier, you guys probably heard, and if not, then we'll go from there. But there's a guy and a girl. We're in a parking lot out here in Penn Park, right? This happened like a week ago, and guy shows up. He actually went to Calheim. Starts shooting up, right? Boyfriend dips. Boyfriend comes back. There's blood all over the scene, right? Where he comes back. And the guy took the lady, the young girl, killed her ultimately, dumped her body in Moreno Valley. We don't know if there was rape involved or not, right? But, want to kind of, like I said, go a little bit dark here, and condolences to all the family out there, just shitty situation. But that brings me to my point, in life, because we talked about life here in a bit, right? But do you feel you're men of flight or fight when things happen? Just want to kind of touch base on that just a bit here. It's a
I'm gonna
situation.
get into it because I'm a fucking fighter, dog. I wouldn't leave my girl, homie. We're gonna get down. I ain't running off no motherfucker. You hear me? I ain't running. I don't know why. I know I've heard that story, and my condolences to the family. And man, like,
It sucks, man.
Motherfucker.
I don't even want to get like
Beat that
crazy
shit
into
out.
it, but yeah, I'm a fighter, man. I wouldn't leave. I feel like that's just like not the thing to do. It's just not right, And the fact that he did that, I mean, hey, everyone has the way they live their life. I just don't see it right, and it is what it is,
That's exactly what I put down. Like, everyone lives the way they live life. I love how your perspective or your mind shifted completely different to what my mind shifted and completely different, because that question is a double-ended question, and it lets the viewers just view, because you said you're a fighter does not mean you're the only one that wouldn't leave the girl. Because I personally would say I'm the light. I wouldn't be a fight, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't
You're
be.
flight, fool.
That doesn't mean
you're
I
not
would.
the light. Way.
That means
you're the flight.
that means I wouldn't leave my girl.
I'm the light. I'm the light.
Yeah.
I want to be the light.
Fuck your flight. Like only because you're the light does not mean.
No, there's
does
no
not
way.
mean-
It's fight
I
or
know,
flight.
I know, because you said flight, you dumbass. That's why I said fuck your flight. Only because I would say I'm the light does not mean you're gonna leave your girl.
The flight
What do you mean, the light?
You said light or fight, right?
No, you said fight or flight. Way.
Oh no, my man's wait. You said fight or flight? Fuck that flight, motherfucker, bitch ass little pussy.
What the fuck were you talking? I'll be the light.
Yeah.
I'll shine my light.
Not necessarily a light, but like.
What would you be?
What doesn't mean you have to be a fighter in order to
So what do you-
protect your woman
you'll
and
be
take
that-
her to where it's at? Does not mean you have to be a fighter.
So that makes you
So
a
what?
lighter. That makes you
A
light.
lighter.
Oh,
A
that
light,
makes you
the
light.
light. Whatever the fuck he said. Like the light to see, like, because it's like he said, dark times.
meant
That's what I
flight
understood.
way.
Hold on.
I understood dark times, and you know, you want to be the light
So-
during these dark
Oh,
times.
okay.
That's what I understood.
Let's get back. So, are you saying
Este vato,
you're not saying light? We understand that. You got a lisp. It's okay.
You're saying light.
You're saying flight.
No.
He's not.
Not flight. Like
He's saying
I
you're
would
gonna be the light way.
I would protect my woman in the time, but I wouldn't just leave the guy like grab my
fuck.
woman and dip the fuck out and fuck the rest of the people. Only because your girl's you're here with your girl doesn't mean you have to run away and fuck the rest of the people. Also, because there's other people in that
Oh, so
part.
you're the light to all the people.
The light to everyone. Like I would help my woman
Ay,
and
verga.
find a way to help everyone else in the
That's a
situation.
new category, by the way.
That's different.
That's
Okay.
flight, fight, and light.
Hey,
like,
hey,
Get on your mic right, because I didn't hear you correctly, man. Oh, you're like, you don't want to be the light? You just want to be a fighter? Like, it was like, get your
Hold on,
ass
hold on,
off
hold
my
on.
woman.
Hold on, hold on.
Nah, I get that part, but not
Hey,
at the same
to
time.
all the viewers though, comment below your thoughts. Would you be flight, fight, and
Or
apparently
light.
now
There's a light.
Yeah, there's light. Hey, there's three.
No mames,
There's three.
este vato.
No, but you know, on a serious note, once again, condolences to the family. It's a shitty situation, and I don't wish that on anybody. And to the kind of playing devil's advocate, I'm sure that that kid. I mean, he's gonna have a tough life, man, because every shit that he does is gonna eat at him. It would eat at me, man.
100%, but no, it wouldn't.
Because coming back and not seeing her, I mean, he probably didn't run off that far. He maybe just.
That guy. I thought you were talking about the shooter.
Nah,
Fuck, no,
nah.
that guy, yeah, that guy is gonna
We know
eat
where
the
that
shit
shooter's
out of
gonna go.
Yeah, that guy don't give a fuck. He started shooting for a reason, but the guy who ran away like a pussy, fuck that fool. How do you leave your girl? Your girl, you're supposed to love her. You're supposed to want her. You're supposed to want to be with her. Motherfucker was like, deuces? That's not cool at all. In any sentence.
Yeah, but either way, for all the viewers out there, comment below.
But that's
what you
the
would do
story
with
we're
your
getting
thoughts.
also. What if it wasn't even like that? Because who would have been there to be able to tell that he left his girl?
Nah,
Like the girl
he
had
said
to
it.
say it?
He said it. The girl's dead, bro.
Wait, he said it?
He said it. Firsthand, he said, hey, this is what happened. Yeah, he did the story. And he said he did, trying to get help. And he left his girl there, and he came back, and
She wasn't there, fool.
and she's gone now. And now she's gone. It's not even gone. Like, she's gone, so.
Damn,
I
that's
mean,
gonna eat him up. That's gonna have to eat him up. There's no other.
there's no light.
There's no fucking light.
There's no light.
There's only a flight on that one. He took the F to the fucking for real on this one.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to
situation,
swallow for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, man.
That's
So-
definitely a tough pill to swallow. But way to kill the fucking mood up, dude, huh? I like that. I like
mean,
that. I like that.
Hey,
I like
that's okay.
that.
He's
shit.
done that before too. Last time he didn't even.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like emotion.
Hey, we
you
gotta get a
know?
little
It's
real
real
with
life here.
what's
It's
going
real life,
on.
baby.
It's real life. No, but it's been crazy. Be safe out there, man. People are wild. People are getting younger with weapons. Just be safe, honestly.
But with that turn event, cherish every single moment you got, man. Because I notice, and I hate this about people right now. And
Hey, can we put a halo on his head? Can you
And
do that?
get me if
He's
you're
the light.
Get me
fool.
if
Get
you're
him a
wrong,
light,
but like
fool.
people be looking forward to Friday too much. People be looking forward to their next vacation.
Tomorrow
too much.
is Friday,
Bro,
Hey.
you gotta
Friday Junior
enjoy
today.
the moment. You gotta enjoy the time. Like you said, you were in fatherhood.
Yeah,
Tell me
man.
you don't enjoy the
True.
moments when your kids wake up, when your child asks you for something,
I'm sure he does.
when you're able to provide for them in a certain way, give them some type of guidance. Like, what kind of fulfillment and acknowledgement do you get? Like, tell me,
Real talk.
real talk.
I mean, look. I'll be honest with you. It's like anything else in life, John.
I don't know about anything else in life,
It's
brother.
like anything else, because we're human. Some days I sit and I'm like, damn, I made both of them? Shit, that's good. And sometimes I see and I'm like, he's
What did
Stop.
I do?
How come it doesn't
He's
stop?
like, wake
But you
me
created
up.
him.
Yeah,
You're the
yeah.
creation.
No. You know,
At the end of the day, in the hardships or in the bullshit, you in love.
everything, you know, and you know, shout out to all the dads out there. I know how tough it is out there, fellas. You know, for those that are gonna be parents, good luck. For those that don't have kids, even more good luck. Just because times are hard, man. It's tough. It's tough out there right now. You know, finding a good woman ultimately is the hardest thing.
Amen to that.
If you have one, keep her.
It's rough.
If you're looking, keep looking, cause I mean, it's
We-
just tough. It's tough. It's
Oh,
tough.
we out here with fucking extra scope binoculars X360 and still
Hey, make
fucking
sure you put the
failing.
light on that shit though, so you
Yeah,
can see
put the
better.
light on that, man.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, put tu pinche boca ahí arriba, cabrón.
Hey, the halo, huh?
Yeah, I feel like fatherhood's a whole different beast. But
mean-
man, hey,
Hey, you've been prepared for fatherhood since you were younger, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, did you not feel like you were some type of parent to us?
I mean, to some extent, I think I kind of took that role just because of the gaps that I saw, you know. But you know, ultimately, that's not up to me. That's up to you guys. You know, however you guys see that.
No. I'm not asking about us, though. I'm asking about how you felt in
Yeah, of course,
what
yeah.
you did with us in our growing up and how we
100%.
became who we are.
100%. You know, I feel like I was a very small part to that, and you know, wherever I felt there were gaps with our parents, you know, I felt like the right thing for me was for me to jump in. You know,
I take-
and kind of pick up those gaps, but
okay,
you know,
okay.
like I said, at
We
the end of the
appreciate
day-
that. I appreciate that.
Now, I think
for sure.
like that traditional say, the older child becomes the parent of the younger kids. I think he took that role. I think he took most of all. I
He
personally,
spanked your ass, didn't he?
I
He
personally
fucking
believe
spanked you, huh?
that he. He didn't spank me, but he beat the fuck
He-
out of
he
me when I
tricked you,
wasn't
huh?
alive.
He
Fuck
tricked
you.
you, huh?
He fucked you up too. I fucked you up actually. We're not gonna get into that though. But I think he took that lead and that position as the
Yeah.
fatherhood with most of us. Shit, I always saw him going to all your games and making sure you were hitting all your T's and all your sports, you know?
That's funny because you keep mentioning about what he did for me, but what did he do for you that made you look at him like so much fatherhood?
Yeah, come on, big dog.
He
talk
did,
about
Yeah,
it.
he did,
come on,
he did
fool.
all of that. The thing is that
But you're saying that for
No,
me.
listen,
but I already know
can-
that.
can I
fool.
finish? Can
go
I
ahead,
finish?
Go
the
ahead.
thing is
Finish,
that
bro,
my
before you do this
father
right.
also did that for you.
Got
My
it.
father never did that for me, and he did that for me.
Got
So
it.
that's where I.
So he
that-
watched you play.
That right? He did.
Okay,
he watched
good,
me
good.
play
Okay,
my
okay,
sports.
so explain more.
He watched me
What?
play
Uh-huh.
my thing. So I saw him as a father figure, and he was able to be there when I was turning 18 and being able to go to my trips and become
What
who
trips?
the person.
What trips?
The New York trip, like my New
Oh,
York trip.
okay.
He actually sponsored that himself. No one else sponsored that. My brother did because I
Okay.
was too chicken shit to ask my father, I guess. But you know, I see him as that father figure.
Oh, that's big.
And
That's
that
big.
guidance
Okay.
that took me where I want to be today. So that's. But I saw that a lot with you because I feel like I couldn't be there for you the way he was there for you.
Hey, but
Oh, I
hey,
see.
but
So that's why
but
I
you're
see
there
him.
now, right, Johnny?
I see
you're
him.
there now, though, right?
I hope I am. I
Alright,
try the
well.
best I can, but like, it's all about perspective in this life, and that's how I tell everyone in life. It's all about perspective.
Hey, no more flight, baby.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you're
all
the light,
It's
fool.
all about perspective. Anyone who sees you decides who you are through what their
Lenses
perceptive
are.
of lens are.
Yeah.
No matter what you perceive yourself to be or who you think you are, that's not who you are. It's who they perceive you to be.
Yeah.
To their eyes. You'll always be who you are to your own
To
eyes.
yourself.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I
But I'm
agree.
saying about
100%,
pushing to
yeah.
like the perspective of others. So I can't say what he was to you. I'm just saying what I saw and what
I
I saw he
see,
was
yeah.
to me. You know,
Got
I
it.
saw that and I loved it. I was like, damn, like he's there where other people lacked.
No, 100%. Like you said, he filled in the gaps. That's a fact.
And that's why I was like, just honored to, have him here as our first podcaster, Getting down and gritty with my brother,
Give it up, man. Hit that subscribe button. Man, let's get it. I love that, John.
Well, let's talk about our childhood, though.
Damn, we're about to get a little gritty.
Just for a bit. How was it growing up, though? In your lenses, Johnny.
In my lenses, it was tough. It was fucking tough, but it's just like, I don't hold it against people, but throughout life, you grow this resentment sometimes, or this feeling towards people, and of course, as you're an adult, you got to work on it to break these programs they set to you, or these cycles they put you in the morning.
The chain.
Exactly, because like, honest to God, I love you guys, both of you, but for some reason in this life, my patience towards my brothers are very, very, very tiny, whereas my patience to the world is very, very high and tolerable, and I hate myself for that, but I think it's more because our parents didn't want us to be with each other. I think they put us more against each other than with each other. So unfortunately, you guys see on some podcasts, me and my brother don't always run as smooth as the lake is. We're more like the ocean with
I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. What can I say?
He's a fighter on the light, but we crash ends, and I think that's where, unfortunately, there are some things that have to be resolved.
And I'm gonna correct you real quick right there, man. And being a father now, you said unfortunately. No. That's part of it, man. The dynamic you guys have, the makeup, the DNA, it's all that. Because you're being real with him. You're being real with him. So
I think the father used to put us against each other.
Yeah, but even when he did, the dynamic was still there. No matter how you want to chop it. And this is me seeing it in the outside. For yourself, like you just said right now, you probably don't see it like that. But me in the outside, you can still see the dynamic. Because even though he pinned you guys against each other, whatever the case might be growing up, right? You can see, the dynamic between both of you. It was still love. It was never like hatred. It wasn't like you both grew up like, I hate that guy.
Oh, no.
I hate that guy.
Well, like I tell a lot of people at work, when I see brothers, they're like 2 years apart or a year apart, I run in joy. I'm like, dude, they're gonna love each other. They're gonna hate each other,
of course,
because they're gonna fucking be in each other's throat. But at the end of the day, they're gonna love each other. Like for my brother, I ride and die. Both of you, I ride and die. No matter what, I might not agree with what you're saying. I might not like what you're saying.
That's how it is.
But at the end of the day, I got your back, and we're gonna go all the way down, swinging. No matter what, I might be fucking 100% against your turn, but you're my brother, and I got your back. That's just the way it is. And no matter what, that's the way I feel like.
That's blood, baby. That's blood.
The Tate brothers. I love that about them.
That's the way it is, man.
They got their back.
That's it, man.
No cap on the Impulsive brothers.
No cap on the rap. John's 100%. We are blood brothers, and we love each other. Just as we love this guest here. We are brothers, man. We grew up together. I mean, I've never loved men in my life, but these motherfuckers got a special thing in them, and I appreciate them to the day I die. My two older brothers here, so I just want to say thanks, and yeah, like they said, both of y'all filled in the gaps.
That's it.
Then that's a wrap, and I appreciate that. The gaps were filled, and man, I wouldn't want to have it any other way,
That's so crazy.
That's just the way it is.
You'll never be a big brother. Well, you are a big brother to a little sister, but not to a brother. And you'll never be a little brother to a brother.
We don't know that.
Hey,
shit happens.
I'm the only one that got both the fucking ends.
And you can't say he's not a big brother to a little brother either. Hey.
In the sense, all three of us get to.
I see.
Build up, motherfucker.
Getting technical.
Hey,
drinking,
trying to get all crazy with me. For all you Arcoses or Guzmans that are out there that we don't know about. What's up, homie? We the Boys Club Podcast. Say what's up. We the club.
For real, bruh. For real. Man, it's crazy the swings life throws at us, you know, especially growing up. Like, it's just something that unexplainable and unexpected, because everyone lives different lives. Everyone goes through different things, and man, the fact that we still have a good relationship, I fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. But more on Abdeeb, man, as our first guest.
All right, what you got?
Here we are.
What you got for me? Jonathan's typing away.
Yeah.
Is he doing the midterm?
John's out here fixing his resume up real quick.
I gotta make sure I got this job interview all
I'm not in
scary.
school anymore, man. What's going on?
Man,
Trying to get a college at 35. What's going on?
he's getting it. Hey,
Hey,
he's
whoa,
getting it.
Why you added 5 more years to that shit? That's
Man,
crazy.
The way you typing, son.
Man, but Abdeeb,
Let's go. What you got?
so now that you're a little bit older, you're
Yes,
in
sir.
different avenues in life.
Yes, sir.
You've grown up to the man that you are today, filling gaps, being there for the people that you love, always being a rock to the people that are around you, always just being you, man. Always just being you, you know, and respect to that. So my question along to that is like, what do you see yourself in the future coming along where the path that you have on today is going to lead you for the life that you want tomorrow?
You gotta break it down a little bit more on that. What specifically, though?
So like
Financially, physically, mentally, emotionally. What exactly? Everything.
I feel like your passion, like what's something that the audience can see coming in the near future? Maybe we might be talking in the next year, in the next couple of years. What's cooking? What's cooking under that stove you got there? You got fire. I see fire, bruh.
Yeah.
I see fire. Woo!
It's
What's
not-
cooking, brother?
It's no lie. It's fire.
It's fucking fire.
You know, I mean, I think everyone has their own goals and ambitions that they want to accomplish.
100.
You know, I think for myself, I mean, you know, I heard a quote recently about, you know, what good luck is, right, and what it isn't. And I think for me is just, you know, being able to enjoy this ride of life. I've always told you guys, and, you know, kind of said to the viewers, enjoy the journey, baby. That's it. The highs and the lows, have a destination. What happens is this, though. You get there, you accomplish it. It's very short-lived. It might be a minute.
Facts.
You know, I saw my son just win, you know, his league championship. Shout out to the little league, you know, El Segundo, you know, as well. But, you know, he won his league within his city. It lasted all like 2 minutes. That's it. And his mind was already set. Like, all right, boom, let's go. What's the next thing? You know, so really enjoy it. And that's it. And that's life, baby. You know, so if there's anything for me, it is more really taking a step back, enjoying the journey. That's it.
That's good, man.
The goals, the ambitions, life happens.
So-
Shit happens, man. Shit happens. Let me finish, Johnny. Don't interrupt me, please.
Yeah.
Shit happens, and that's just life, man. You know, but understanding that it's gonna pivot, it's gonna change. Today we're here, you know, at this studio. Tomorrow, you know, we got a full audience out here. You know, it's just, you know, you just never know where life can take you, and just, you know, enjoy the fucking journey. That's it, man.
Live it up, man.
So what you're
Live
saying
it up.
is the definition of success is different than the definition of success you would have had 10 years ago.
100%.
Like, you see success and a fulfillment of life in a whole different perspective.
100%.
I like that.
And it's the
I like that.
understanding of enjoying the journey, because the success and the achievements I've accomplished have been very short-lived.
I like that. That's awesome. I think that's very wholesome in everyone's perspective, and being able to accomplish and maybe finish what one hasn't finished, because the ending can be completely different than the ending you expected 5, 10, 15 years from when that goal was set.
You know,
No?
and you know, not to lose our viewers right now, trying to go too deep, right? But you know, make sure you comment below as well. But you know, ultimately, when it comes to life, right? And I'll kind of, you know, end with this here for you guys. The biggest thing, truly, and you said it right now, is not really where you've been or where you're going. It's where you're at. So I'll kind of leave you with that, right? It's not where you've been or where you're going. It's where you're at right now. That's the most important thing. And that's going back to, enjoying the journey. Today, like I said, I appreciate you guys inviting me coming over to the Boys Club. Super excited for you guys and your future success. I know you guys have a lot of stuff, in the pipeline.
Cooking.
For your viewers.
Cooking.
A lot of good stuff. So, to everybody out there, stay tuned. Tell family and friends, subscribe, leave comments, good or bad. Talk shit about this guy or not. Who gives a shit? But, just let's build this community. Let's build this Boys Club. Let's expand it. You want to see different topics, throw it in the chat, man. It is what it is. But
hell, yeah.
Enjoy the journey, baby, and let the viewers be part of that journey. Super happy today you're at where you're at. Both of you are at where you're at, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys grow and keep growing. And you're gonna take this shit as far as you want, both of you.
I like that.
So that's all I gotta say, truly, at the end.
Let's fucking go. I like that. And with that, we want to just thank you guys all for tuning in to this episode number 34 at the Boys Club Podcast. Thank you guys. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. Comment down below what you thought about this pod and what you expect coming new.
Please do.
Thank you guys. Let's get it. Thank you, Abdeeb, for joining us today.
Thank you, brother.
As a special guest.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
Peace.
Woo!